everyone, coming back with another LEGO review, and today we'll be reviewing the LEGO Super Mario Resnor Knockdown expansion set, which released on August 1st, 2021, and retails for $70. Here is the first Resnor, and it is kind of a unique design. Like, it does recreate what the original looks like in Super Mario World and New Super Mario Bros. 2, where it has like the more rhinoceros type design. It has 3 horns and a little bit of a eye print right there with the QR code on the top of his head. His mouth is movable, and there's nothing in that one, but the second one does have a fireball, which if you look right there, he has a fireball and a little bit of fire spikes running after the same build. And the back just kind of curved, and they both have different QR codes, because if you're to like defeat one, then it would still, like, if they both had the same QR code, if you defeat one, the other one would just be one stomp and wouldn't make the actual playset work right. So I guess like having 2 different QR codes does make sense in the wrong one. Basically kind of like how they do with the collectible minifigures, or the collectible figures, where it has different QR codes than most other ones to differentiate them. Like if you have to scan like the Bomb from Series 1 and then scan the Bomb from the Guarded Fortress, like that for example. So yeah, I think that's a good workaround, but the Resnor is also a good build. And then both of them have the same amount of hits, but they take about, I think, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that was 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it was 5 for both. Yeah, so 10 hits total to beat both of them. Here is Blue Toad, which I like to call Buckenberry, because the code name for Blue Toad and Yellow Toad, respectively, is Buckenberry and A La Gold. For the Wii, those are their code names for the New Super Mario Bros. Wii. But yeah, that's why I just like to call him Buckenberry, if anyone's wondering. But Blue Toad is basically just a similar build to all the other Toads, but this time he has the walking foot piece, which was in the Luigi Star Course and the Bowser's Airship also. And instead of having like a red head piece like most Toads, it's instead blue. He also has like a shocked face expression. I didn't mean to pull his head off, which makes sense in terms of says context, because he is like kind of trapped on top of the building, which I'll show in a minute. But yeah, like there is a QR code you can scan with them, but it's part of the build, not actually part of Toad itself. So really, I can't interact with him with like Luigi or anything. Now the last creature we have is Growl, which is basically a sharp roar, dude that has a face. To defeat him, you have to just take Mario and Luigi. They're not connected, but if they already have connected, you just have to like do this to defeat him. Yeah, it does roll perfectly well though, which actually surprised me, because I was expecting like him to be like caught up a lot with the little. It's like how the Rada set with all like just got caught up. But it rolls perfectly well, and it also does come like on a little seesaw. So yeah, it does. It functions like as good as you probably would think it would. And it also is a fun seesaw mechanic. Here is the main set itself. It has multiple sections of it, which I'll look at individually. First thing here is a start pipe, which is actually a bit different than most start pipes, because this time it's a speedrun pipe where you have to get 50 coins within. There's actually not really a time limit, but you have to like try getting 50 coins as fast as possible. Like how it says right there. And it's now plays the slider music, which then you just kind of have to play through like the level and try to get 50 coins as fast as possible, like for example by doing that stuff. And it like slowly takes down like coins by taking out enemies also. And onto the tower itself. To spin it, you just have to twist these. You have to twist this platform, and it will spin the like whole arm, like all 4 arms, in a more circular order, and it works both ways. Then there's 4 platforms on each arm, or there's a platform on each arm. One is a riding platform for Mario or Luigi. 2 of them are for the Resnors, which can be taken out by the Skewer, which I'll show off later on. And then there's one more platform, which is motion, which doesn't really, you can't really set Mario Luigi on and successfully turn it. You just kind of have to put them on and use this, which I'll show off in a little bit. Then at the very top is where Buckenberry sits. I'll show that off later also. But yeah, that's mainly about it for the build. It's just turning this will crank it and rotate all the platforms, just like in Mario World and New Super Mario Bros. 2. Here is the Skewer build, and I'm pretty sure it's more based off of like parts of like the New Super Mario Bros. Games. Cause I'm pretty sure I knew to remember these from like Mario Bros. Wii, where pulling this back will shoot that forward. And this is mainly used to take out the Resnors, so this is where kind of the 2-player function comes in, where if you have like Mario right here and you rotate him close enough, Luigi could just like take out the Resnor, and it works for both of them. Like this. And Buckenberry is pretty prone to like falling off. Yeah, it's basically like kind of what the main purpose of the Skewer is. And it's like overall a pretty interesting build, but I feel like it could have been just a bit more detail like on the bottom maybe. Also, I feel like these would have probably been looking better in black, because I remember them being a bit more black in the game, but there's way more of a dark gray, so it's not really a huge complaint. But yeah, that's about it for the Skewer build. Here's for that question mark block platform that I was talking about earlier, where this kind of means 2 players also, where you put the block down to where you can hit it, and then you put one of the groves on top, and then take the arbor and push the block under up, and it'll push the actual QR code up towards where Mario and Luigi could scan it. It is kind of tricky to pull off. You kind of see where it comes up. It just acts like a normal question mark block, but overall that's kind of all it can do. Or in this area is a bit more basic. It just has like a wire, a couple platforms, and the scroll, which I already looked at, but yeah, you just can go over here and take out the scroll if you want. And that's basically it for that area. Alright, I want to see this set in action, this time using the 2 connected to make it a lot faster, and since I already kind of showed off it's just Luigi earlier. So scaling one of them will make them both people work, and they both don't have to collect them each. So basically, how many whatever coins Luigi gets, Mario also collects, but doesn't like add up total doubles or anything. Yeah, like for example, like you just spin. Yeah, go back up there. And then take these guys. Yeah, so that just lowers coins down to 8, and then we can just like put Luigi up here. Talk to Toad, you know you already fell. And that basically wraps up. Took 57 seconds. And then yeah, since I didn't show the roll during the playthrough, there you go. Here is the box. It's usually the average $70-ish size, similar, I'm pretty sure the same size as the Toad Treasure Hunt set. The back shows some features of what you can do by like spinning that rotates the platforms. Also shows how you connect the starter courses with it. Shows how you can lift up the question block, how you can defeat the Resnors, talk to Blue Toad, the Skewer, and Growl. And the sides don't really have much other than probably like a design of the Reznor. The front just shows the whole main set and like, most of the features it does. Yeah, overall it's just a average kind of box for most Mario sets. Here's a pamphlet that comes with the set, because it's not really instructions, it's just more of an advertisement how to set up the set. Like it shows how to build the Reznor and the roll-ish on the app, how to set up the app, all of the art sets, which I have at the time of recording this, all of these except for the Sumo Bro and those power-up packs. Yeah, and then how you connect with Mario and Luigi, and then like all this has connected, like the two star courses and the Reznor Knockdown, and then how the multiplayer works in the set. Yeah, that's basically about it for the pamphlet. So overall, the Reznor Knockdown set is a pretty decent set. I wouldn't say it's the best in terms of LEGO Mario, but it does have a good amount of play feature that I feel like it's worth trying out. It has 4 figures that are all pretty decent, with 2 Resnors, Blue Toad, and then the Growl. And then I mean the main build of it is a good callback to Super Mario World, and I'm pretty sure the design was pretty similar in Super Mario Bros. 2, the new Super one that is. But the rest of the build is just kind of randomish. Like the Skewer, I don't think I think it was in Mario World maybe, but I also just remember it more in the new Super Mario games. And then the pipe is pretty good, but I don't really feel like it's like I don't think if you want to just play like a normal Mario type level, then it's not really the best pipe to use. But if you're like more of a speedrunner type of person, or if you just like want to have it a bit more of a challenge, then that one's definitely a bit more better. But other than that, the builds are just kind of alright, I guess. Like if you have like $30 extra and don't have the Bowser Spaceship set, I'll probably recommend that a bit more. But if you just like want to collect all the Mario sets, then yeah, I would definitely pick this one up. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a comment, subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.